Q&A part 1. How many iPhones do you have? Very good question. So I've got all my iPhones over here, and I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, iPhone 17, the one I'm recording with. Yeah, that's all the iPhones I have. Do you have a PC or a laptop? I have a laptop. I cannot show you right now because I'm using it to power up my lighting sources so you guys can see me clearly. That's because I don't know where my power bank is. How many phones do you have? A lot. Next question. So these are all the phones I have, and there's also the tiny phone here. Let's not forget that. So if I count them properly, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The iPhone 17 is 16. Yeah, 16 phones. Do you have an Android phone? Yes, but I don't have an Android phone, I have Android phones. And you can see them right here. My very first phone, the Vodafone Smart 2, the Sony Xperia L, my second phone from 2013. We've got the Galaxy S4 from 2013, and we've got the Galaxy S7 from 2016. Yep, all of them are obsolete. Do you have a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge? I wanna see it. I unfortunately do not have a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, even though I really wish I did, but I only have the Samsung Galaxy S7. Next question is from a very big supporter. If I gave you a button that instantly tells you every lie ever told about you, would you press it? Wow, that's possibly, you're possibly the first one to ask me this specific question. Because if I were to press on this button, who knows how many lies people have told about me. Because that's something I've been struggling for my entire life. And I can give you countless of examples of people lying to me in order to make me feel better. But in my opinion, this is by far the worst thing you can do to a person. Because I'll give you one example. I started making YouTube videos like 14 years ago, but it was more like an on and off experience. 11 years ago, I showed some of videos to my teacher and some others to a friend I had in my athletics club. And both of them said, "Wow, George, you're famous. This is amazing. All these videos are great." And back then I was very naive, like I wanted people to tell me good words. I really hated criticism. And I'll be honest, I actually believe that. Like you have to go all the way back 10 to 12 years ago and see what kind of videos I was making. Honestly, you'll freak out because they are horrible. I could barely speak English. English is not my first language for those who don't know. And if you were to tell me that these videos are good, then you're deaf. These videos are not good. And even the videos I'm making right now, they're still not good. Because I guarantee you, if I go out and I show my friends all the videos I'm making right now, all of them will tell me, your videos are amazing because you have a talent when it comes to making videos. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have talent, nowhere near close to that, because I do know that there are so many other videos on YouTube that are way better than mine. And even YouTube channels which are smaller than me can make videos far better than I can. Because if I want this channel to go to 1 million subscribers or even more than that, then I have to improve my videos as much as possible. Like every single day, there has to be an improvement on my YouTube videos. A lot of people have been instructed and they have learned to not hurt other people's feelings. Like if something is bad, they're not gonna tell them. I fundamentally disagree with that. Like if something is bad, you have to say that it's bad, because how do you think your friend is gonna improve? And same goes to me. Like if you tell me that my videos are bad, then my instinct is not gonna be like, oh, you're a terrible person, you're just a hater. No, it will be, okay, I'll watch my video, let me see why they think this video is bad. And I have to fix it. I have to make better videos the next time. Because that's the only way to improve, by improving something each time. I know I don't feel like I have done this throughout the 99 videos I've posted so far, but rest assured that videos I'll be posting 3, 6, or 9 months from now will be much better than the videos I'm making right now. I'll be thinking about this question a lot. That's why I made a second recording to answer this question properly, because I think that was a really good question and it opened up my mind a lot. But yeah, very brilliant question. Thank you for asking this. It's a very good topic, which I could even make a whole video about it, but that will be something for another time. But where is the button? Before moving on to the next question, I just want to deeply appreciate how much support Vexom has given to me. It's hard for me to express how much thankful I am, but yes, I'm deeply thankful for everything you do. Thank you for being part of it. Where or how do you get all these ancient devices? Well, for multiple ways. I mean, number one is me buying the phones through my own money. Second is my parents, because they don't need them anymore. So instead of throwing them away, they can give them to me. And honestly, they're useless because they're too old. But also 2 more, which were given to me to create a sponsor video. These are actually 2 different kind of phones. They are e-ink phones, basically black and white instead of a proper screen. But yeah, That's how I get phones. Also, did you notice that this video didn't have an intro? And that's because if I make an intro on my videos, then 60% of you click away within the first 30 seconds. So I hope in this video that I capture those 60% of people leaving my video. Yeah, I didn't know that my intros are so boring, but don't worry guys, in my future videos, my intros will be a couple of seconds long. Will you get an iPhone 6s? Possibly no. Not sure. If I do the sudden get a video that gets millions of views and I earn money, then maybe, if you guys ask me to, but most likely not. Wait, what is that? There is a reply over there. This comes from the same guy who said I don't have any questions. Wait, really? Wait a second. I don't have a question, but put me in the video. All right. There you go. You're on the video. Now you're famous. Do you have a broken phone? Well, I only have one broken phone, and that's this one has a broken screen and is also broken on the back. Right now it doesn't turn on for some reason. It's being stubborn today. I have one broken phone. Do you want it? Do you have any iPod Touches? I have two though. The iPod Touch 4th generation that I got back in 2010, and that's actually my very first iPod Touch I ever got. And the iPod Touch 2nd generation, which belonged to my sister, she got it back in 2008, but she gave it to me because she didn't want it anymore. It's really sad that Apple stopped producing me. I really hope that they start producing them again because they're really good for children, so they don't get iPhones instead. Why don't you jailbreak your iPhone 7 and under? I recognize this very beautiful profile picture because you asked me in a few other videos similar questions regarding jailbreak. The real answer to this is because I don't want to. Because if I do it, I'll have to delete my phones in order to unjailbreak it. And also, I strongly encourage you to not jailbreak unless you really know what you're doing. But I'm not encouraging this to anybody. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not into jailbreaking. But thank you for the question. I appreciate it. Are you sus? Well, possibly. I wear black, maybe. And reveal your voice. Here's my voice. I hope you like my voice. I'm not an AI, I promise. Oh, you changed your name from Afan Loves TechLunar. I remember your name, I like this so much. You gave me a heartbreak right now for changing your name. I'll overcomment. I quit in Discord. What do you mean by quitting on Discord? Oh, speaking of Discord, please join my Discord. Give me a good phone. I would love to give phones to all of you because all of you are supporting me a lot on my journey. But there's one small problem with that is that if I give away one phone, it will be difficult for me to give more phones to all of you. Because right now I'm earning very little money from YouTube and other social media platforms, which is not enough money for me to give away, but only enough money for me to buy better gear. Like I do want to buy a better camera because the iPhone 17 is, overheating a lot. I want to buy a better laptop because it's running out of space very quickly. I want to buy a better tripod and better light sources. So yeah, barely have enough money on the side. But something I'm actively looking into is whether it's possible to do a giveaway, earn money from the giveaway, and then do another giveaway from the money that I earned from the previous giveaway. Because if I manage to do this, theoretically, I can give phones to every single one. So yeah, that's something I'm actively looking into, and I hope I figure out how to do this. One way is doing a giveaway by making a video so I can earn some money out of this, and then do another giveaway in a future video, and then keep spiraling up, and eventually I will start doing giveaways. Good question though. I couldn't get a question. You have gave us much knowledge about new and old tech. Oh, I appreciate that. That's a nice comment. What is your main tech like phone, tablet, laptop, etc.? Phone is the iPhone 17. I cannot show you my iPhone 17 because it's right there recording and possibly overheating. Tablet, I don't have a tablet because I don't think it's necessary if you have a phone and a laptop. You just need either a laptop or a tablet. I have the MacBook Pro 2022, but I don't have it in my hands to show you because it's right there, using it to power my light sources, etc. Well, nothing else. I mean, the only thing I can show you is this ring over here. This is from Ultrahuman, and I'm using it to monitor my sleep. And if you want to get one of these, then I have a link down in the description. You get 10% discount. And this is a very cool brand, and yeah, I love them. Just check it out. All right, 3 questions into 1. Bro, what's your favorite phone? My favorite phone, I would say... That's a really difficult question. I don't know which one is my favorite phone. I think the iPhone 17, even though it's kind of a generic answer, but yeah, I think the iPhone 17 would be my favorite phone. But there's another phone that I really liked when I was young. It's called the Sony Xperia U. I know this is something that most of you guys never heard, but I don't know, I just liked it for some reason, even though by now it's obsolete. You have PC. I do not have a PC. I mean, I used to have one back from 2010. I don't have it with me. It's in a different country. But unless you consider my two laptops as PCs, I mean, technically they are PCs because they are Windows laptops, but they are too old. The one on the top, this is from 2007, and this one is from 2010, so I don't know if that counts because they barely work. And third question, what PC name and which OS, Windows 10 or 11? So this one has Windows XP, and this one has Windows 7. So not even close to Windows 10. And thanks, with a laughing emoji. You're welcome, with also a laughing emoji. And how much RAM do you have? DDR5 or what? Well, because I don't have a PC, or actually, if you consider those, if you consider my laptops a PC, I think they have 4 gigabytes of RAM, at least one of them, and the other one has 1 gigabyte of RAM. DDR5, definitely not DDR5 because they're from 2010. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of RAM they have, but yeah, it's just gonna be a very old RAM that you can still buy for pennies, even though RAM prices have gone up. Can Minecraft run on Sony Xperia L, your second phone? Yes, it can. I've made a video about it a few weeks ago. You can definitely go ahead and watch it because I'm not only testing it on Sony Xperia L, I'm also testing it on my Samsung Galaxy S4 and also my Samsung Galaxy S7. Yeah, an interesting video. I mean, some of you guys liked it, so you can go ahead and watch it and then, yeah, enjoy it. What's your favorite iOS version? For a couple of weeks, it was iOS 26, but right now it's not iOS 26 anymore because it has so many bugs and so many issues. But my favorite, I would say, would be iOS 4. And I know this sounds very alien to some of you because iOS 4 is way too old. But do you remember back in the day when iOS 4 had the YouTube app and then Apple stripped it away because they had some issues with Google? So iOS 4, I will go with iOS 4, even though I have no Apple device that has iOS 4. And how many iPhones do you have? Wait a minute, I think I answered your question before, didn't I? Yes, I did. But I'm gonna tell you again, it's 8. Some guy commented 12 times. Wait, really? Who's that? Oh no, there's a lot of questions. I do appreciate it, Daniel. You have been around on my channel for a few months, so yes, I will answer every single of your questions, I promise. What phones are you thinking of buying soon? So right now, I'm not really sure. I may stick with the iPhone 17 for as long as possible. Maybe I'll buy an Android next time, maybe a Samsung something, I don't know. But yeah, I still haven't decided yet. When will you do a full house tour? Now, this is the living room. This is an office with a bunch of different boxes. This is a very clean kitchen. Just a random room over there. A very nice and dark staircase. A corridor, I don't know how you call this. An office that I'm no longer using. Just a bathroom over here. And that's my bedroom. Isn't that the world's fastest house tour? If so, we should submit this to World Guinness Records. When will you do a street tour? How many iPhone iPod boxes do you have? Not sure. Let me count. So I have all of these. I've got 5, 10 iPhone boxes, and I've got 2 iPod Touch boxes. If you see on the very top, one of them is the iPod Touch 2nd generation, the other one is the iPod Touch 4th generation. If you switch to a Samsung phone, what model will it be? Well, if you ask me 10 years ago, it would be the Samsung Galaxy S4 Zoom because I remember back then I was really obsessed with cameras and how much they could zoom, but now possibly would be the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra only because it's the latest Samsung phone. And even though I always say I want to save money as much as possible, I would definitely buy the latest phone. Are you ever gonna fix your pink iPhone XR screen? You're possibly referring to this one, the Coral version. The answer is I'm not sure because I can fix it. It doesn't give any benefit. Like, this is the iPhone XR, I'm the one I'm holding right now. And honestly, guys, it's really slow. Like, I barely use it anymore. I just right now use it because I don't have another phone to read your beautiful questions. But maybe I can do a video in the future showing how I fix it as a short or as a long form video. When will you get more phones? I think I answered this before. I am not sure. But now thinking about it, I might buy a new phone in September, but I'll have to think about it. I am not sure yet. I'm really happy with what I have right now. Unless all of a sudden some of my videos explode on YouTube, I earn more money so I can buy a new phone so I can use it as a secondary camera because my iPhone 12 mini really gets overheated, so I kind of have to replace that. How many tablets, iPads do you have? I don't have a tablet. Well, the iPad is a tablet, but I do have only one iPad, and that's the first generation iPad mini that I got back in 2012. Well, my parents got it for me. And I was really happy with this because I could use it to do everything. I was playing games and yeah. So yeah, that's the only tablet I have, and I never use it because it's way too old. When are you gonna reset your iPhone 4 and iPhone 5? That's actually a really good question. And for those who don't know, both my iPhone 4 and iPhone 5 are disabled. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, these phones are actually my parents' phones, so it's them who forgot the passcode, not me. But I could reset it. If I do a specific video challenge, maybe I can reset them. You'll find out if I'll do this on a future video coming up very soon. How many laptops do you have? I have 4 laptops right now, 3 of which are more than a decade old. I've got a Dell laptop from 2010, which still has Windows 7 on it. I've got an LG laptop from 2007, which was my very first laptop, and I actually have an Apple logo on it because I just wanted to have a Mac so badly, so I just put one over there. And my first MacBook Air from 2011, and that was my university laptop. I was using it for my studies. But that doesn't end there because I still have a MacBook Pro 2022, which is my main laptop, but I'm using it to power up my lighting sources. It's quite funny because the battery was running out by the time I wanted to make this video. So I connected it to the charger, and then I put it on the floor, and then connected a USB adapter so I can connect my power sources. That's quite creative. And how many laptops do you have? Now, I don't know if I accidentally screenshotted your question twice, or you asked this question accidentally twice, but yeah, I have 4 laptops. How many phones do you have? I answered this in my first question. I've got 18 phones. Do you own a gaming console? Yes, I do. I have an Xbox 360, but that belongs to my dad, not to me. And I used to have a bunch of different DSs like DS Lite, DS Original, 3DS, 2DS. We also had some family consoles as me and my sister were growing up, starting with a Super NES, then PS1, PS2, PS3. But there's one console that I really want to get is the Nintendo Switch. I don't even know why I don't have it, and I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't have it, so that's one console I need to buy. Moving on to questions from a Discord server. How many electronics do you have? Now, this is a difficult question to answer because by electronics you might mean AirPods or computers and everything. But if I say everything combined, I will include phones, computers, and other gadgets I might have in my house. So I've got 18 phones, and then I have my 4 computers, so we have 22 so far. 2 of my iPods, so 24. I even have this iPod Shuffle over here, so that's 25. I've got my iPad mini, that's 26. Then I have my 4 laptops, that's 30. And then I'll say 31, my health ring over here. So yeah, 31 electronics. TechLunar, sorry if you're busy. What will you do if you hit 100,000 subscribers for Q&A? I will keep it a secret, but I want to plan something that as many of you guys will be involved. I do have some ideas of something that could work, but I do want this to be unique. I do want to make a unique video for 100,000 subscribers. I'm not exactly sure what will be. I'm still thinking about it. And I want to make sure that this is special because this is a massive moment for me and for the community, because if we hit 100,000 subscribers, but not only on YouTube, but also on TikTok, 100,000 followers, or my Facebook page or Instagram, then this is really good for the algorithm. The algorithm will start to recognize me as an established creator, and I can start earning a full-time income from this. And I do want to bring as many of you guys on this because you guys have made this possible. So I'll plan for something special for you guys, and you'll find out soon. And I hope you guys are gonna like it. And that's about it. That's all the questions. And today is the 99th day where I post 1 video per day without missing a single upload. And tomorrow will be the 100th day, so it will be a different kind of video before I get back on track on making those challenge type videos. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe.